So, Colby Covington versus Robbie Lawler in a made card tonight. I love the fight because you get to see Robbie come back against a really tough opponent, Colby Covington. You know, we can hate on Colby as much as we want. I dislike the guy a lot. I think I dislike him more than any other fighter in the UFC. But he's good, you know. He has great wrestling, really great wrestling. Cardio's off the charts, awesome volume. You know, he pressures people. You know, he's easily top 5 welterweights right now. And Robbie's good. There's a lot of people thinking he's on a downward spiral with his career. You know, I don't really think so. His first loss since having when he lost the title was to T Wood. That was a one-hitter quitter. You know, just because you get hit once, get a perfect shot to the chin, you know, doesn't make you any less of a fighter, I don't think. And he lost to Rafael dos Anjos. You know, RDA looked good in that fight, but Robbie hurt himself. You know, something happened to his leg early in the fight. We don't know how that fight would have went. I think I would have gave it to Robbie if he wouldn't have got hurt. You know. And his latest loss to Ben Askren, who is probably in the top 3 when it comes to who has the most elite wrestling background. You know, I think Henry Cejudo has a better wrestling pedigree with his Olympic gold. What's his name? Yoel Romero, I think, has a bigger wrestling background, but other than those two, you know, Ben Askren is probably, in my opinion, has the third highest wrestling pedigree. And he's really good, you know. He got smoked by Jorge in his last fight, but, you know, he ate a flying knee. But yeah, you know, I don't think Robbie's in a downward spiral. I think he's gonna come in looking good, quick, fast, powerful, and I think the fight's gonna come down to who pushes who, and if Colby can get the takedown. Robbie has great takedown defense. We've seen it in his fight against Johnny Hendricks. You know, when you put MMA aside and you ask yourself, who's a better wrestler, Colby Covington or Johnny Hendricks? And this is Johnny Hendricks when he was juiced. Like, he was a freak of nature. Johnny is a better wrestler than Colby. Colby, I think, is a one-time NCAA Division I All-American. I think he placed 4th his senior year. Johnny Hendricks is a 4-time NCAA Division I All-American and a 2-time NCAA Division I national champion. Could have been a 3-time. His senior year, he went undefeated and ended up losing, I think, the championship match to someone he should have won, and ended up taking 2nd. So he could have been a 3-time. That's how good Johnny Hendricks is. So the fact that Robbie was able to stuff as many takedowns as he did, keep the fight standing for as long as he did, that's very impressive. But it ain't a wrestling match, you know. We've seen plenty of times people with better wrestling backgrounds get out wrestled by someone with less wrestling background. It doesn't happen all the time. It happens once in a while. It happens less often than more. But we can't really say who's a better MMA wrestler out of Colby and Johnny. But one thing that I will admit is Colby has better conditioning than Johnny Hendricks. He has far better cardio, and his volume output is better. What would have happened if, when Robbie fought If Hendricks had the conditioning to keep pushing, to not slow down, to keep going in for takedowns. I think Johnny could have beat him, you know, if he had the conditioning to keep pushing, you know. Yeah, it's the biggest difference when it comes to that is Colby ain't gonna get tired. He's gonna keep pushing. Well, of course, everyone gets tired, but Colby's conditioning allows him to push farther and push farther. His output, he swings, he throws many punches, many takedowns. I think Robbie's gonna get more tired than Colby. I think Colby's gonna push Robbie back more than Robbie's gonna push Colby back. And for as much as I hate to admit it, I think Colby got this by decision. I think he's gonna land enough takedowns. I think he's gonna be aggressive enough to just put the pace, push the pace, and outwork Robbie for a 5-round decision. I think Robbie's gonna do good. I think he's gonna put up a lot better fight than the people Colby's fought in the past. But yeah, I'm sorry. I hate Colby, but I think he got this. That's my Colby Covington versus Robbie Lawler breakdown. More videos to come. Promise. I've been pretty busy lately, but I'll start bringing out way more videos. Promise. Till next time.